Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Quick sound check, make sure you can hear me. But hi, welcome. I hope you are just as excited as I am. I can't wait, honestly. We've been prepping this for a while now, and yeah, so hopefully our excitement and nerves are okay. But welcome everyone who are here and joining us for the shenanigans of the evening. I have been, thank you, Buzzbot. I've been playing D&D for years and years, and DMing for I don't know how long it's been, couple years, few years, anyway. And we decided to share our shenanigans with you all, and here we are now. Yeah, it has. It's been in prep for a little while. But anyway, we're excited and I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to be doing this every second Tuesday of every month. So keep on joining us for that. We're doing a special 2-week Christmas special, and we're doing it tonight and then also next week. So this month you get 2 nights of D&D. We're going on a special winter adventure, and it'll be great. But yeah, let me show you the marvel that is the screen that I have going on. Here we go. Whatcha? Okay, so we've got our marvelous Roll20 map in the center that we are using for maps and icons and to show awesome things that's happening in the game. And then we have our characters along the side, and it'll be great. Right, Leofa? I love it. Okay, so of course, it would not be complete without our characters and players. So let me pull them into this little session of the chatting, and we'll do a quick round of introductions, and then we'll go from there. Here we go. Maybe if I can do the thing with the stuff. All right. Hello, everyone who's here. You are now unmuted, and we're going to kind of introduce ourselves.
Who do you want to have go first?
Music is a teeny bit louder. Okay, so let me fix that real quick, and then we'll start so that you guys can hear everything okay. That turned way down, but how's that? Oh, man.
Obsidy is a cube. You're going to love it when he introduces himself.
Okay, so like, I don't know if you guys can hear my blinking into Discord. Let me, sorry. All these fun technical things. Okay.
And
that'll
Cat.
work. Oh, it's your cat. Okay, yeah. Anywho.
And Cat. Yep.
Okay, so sorry about that. We're learning things as we go as well. So we will start. Let's go ahead and have Bame introduce herself.
Okay. So hi, I'm Everin Rose. I do also stream, but I'm nervous because I've never played D&D on stream before, so this is going to be interesting. I am playing Bame Tango. She's a turtle. She's a fighter. She's very different than anything I've ever rolled up before in my life. Very slow and deliberate in her decisions and actions, so completely opposite of me. Until you get her in a fight, and then she tends to be fast and a bit impulsive. Not reckless, but in the sense of she's the one with the shield. If she can get in front of her friends and to the danger more quickly, then that is what she's going to be doing. So we might have some interesting decisions where in the middle of a fight, she'll be reckless with herself, but not with the lives of her companion.
Awesome. Thank you, Everin. And then we have Zizel.
Hello, everybody. I'm Geshkon in Twitch. I'm going to be playing Zizel. He is a rogue Salamar. The Salamar comes out of a new Kickstarter book that we just got recently. So I'm really excited to play that. He's small, 3'10", green scaled salamander. Um, Looking forward to some new mechanics and some new things and trouble to get into. So
Very cool. I'm excited. And then we have Obsidy.
So my name is Green Schmoodle. I am also a Twitch streamer. First time playing D&D on Twitch though. So I am playing Obsidy, Enborn. He is a skeletal figure encased in a light blue gelatinous cube. It's about roughly the size of a regular gelatinous cube, so about 10 by 10. You see him holding kind of a black obsidian crystal stone, and then also floating in his gelatinous cubiness is also a chest. But then whenever he talks, his skull is the one that does the talking. But yeah, so he is a warlock, and he also has a white raven that kind of follows him around.
Thank you. So, one of our exciting things was that we wanted to do kind of off-brand characters, which is why they are playing all these really cool different races with our Turtle and our Salamar and Gelatinous Cube. Honestly, when Green Schmoodle was like, so can I play a Gelatinous Cube? I was like, what? But we made it work, and now I'm super excited to see what happens. So yeah,
it's gonna be interesting. So.
Yeah. Okay, so one more thing just to talk about chat for just a moment. So once we do kind of start, we will focus on the game, and you guys are welcome to chat amongst yourselves back and forth. Just make sure we're listening to our mods that are in there. But yeah, I'm sorry, but we will be pretty much ignoring chat so that we can continue the gameplay and things like that. But we will be taking a break, and I will be catching up with some chat and answering questions and chatting with you guys. And then at the end, we will also be doing a little bit of interaction with chat. But this will be more of a, you guys just get to kind of sit back and relax and watch us create this amazing story in front of you. And hopefully it's as amazing as we want it to be. Not hopefully, it will be. Okay. So, let me just see. I think that was all of my my announcements. So, okay, we'll go right into it. Okay. Let's see. The soft padding of hooves on the gathering snow is all but lost as the snow begins to fall heavier. Through the swirling flakes, you see small smokestacks rising from scattered chimneys. You begin to smell delicious scents of meals cooking and hear children's laughter ringing through the frozen air. On this chilly winter's crest evening, you find yourself in the cozy village of Pinedale. A light snowfall blankets the town. There are children in the village square playing in the snow, building snowmen and making forts for snowball fights. Other residents gather tight around fire pits, sharing cocoa and telling stories of ages past. Across the square, there is a sign that reads Ciderwood Inn. It's a small log cabin inn, decorated with bells and twinkling lights. Through the window, you can see a comfortable fire roaring in the inn's fireplace, and customers being served plates overflowing with tasty-looking food. You are ready to enjoy a relaxing evening in the snow-blanketed village of Pinedale at the turn of the new year. So you guys will see your characters kind of at the gate down here, and you are entering this snowy little village.
I see them. I can move the one that I dragged out. Could you delete my other one?
Sure.
Same here.
Oh my goodness. Picky. Oh, I just saw Obsidy move while I deleted him. Sorry. Pull yourselves out then.
Oh, how dare you.
There you go. And you are bigger, so let's
I
make you
am, yes.
big. There you go.
Right. Oh, we're rolling up on this village with a gelatinous cube. That's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how you introduce these things, but we'll wing it from there.
You know, Ziesel might be in charge here. What's Ziesel's charisma?
His charisma's decent.
Oddly enough, I think I'm the most charismatic of us all.
Are you for real right now?
I think so, yeah. But I figure once we enter a new town, you guys will kind of go ahead and kind of explain the situation, and then, let everybody know that there's this big cubey thing coming in, but not to be afraid, so.
Be
You
not
really
afraid
are.
of the
You
cube.
actually are the most. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So I guess Ziesel and I go first then, and look for a guard, somebody who looks like they're in charge. Can I roll a
I'll
something?
just hang out here.
Yeah, perception.
Perception. Okay. Hey, I have points in that. Skill points in that. That's a 21.
Nice. Nice, good first roll. Yeah, so you come in and like I said, you see some kids playing, but you're specifically looking for someone that looks like they're in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It seems like most of the people are gathered near like the inn around this big fire. There's not like one person that stands out like, oh, these are the people that are, in charge. It kind of just seems like a tight-knit community of everyone just works together type.
Oh, okay. So is this kind of like a sleepy small village? They don't really have guards posted or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, so I'm going to head towards the fire. Rather eagerly, actually, because it is cold, and I am a turtle.
You're like, fire! I want it! Mm-hmm.
I will follow along.
Perfect.
The white crow is actually going to perch on the shoulder of the turtle.
Bame.
Awesome, that worked. I might as well, as I head up there boisterously, what would I say? I guess I'm so awkward. My charisma is only a 30. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the fire and wave heartily and say, "Hail, townsfolk!" in the most awkward way I possibly can, honestly.
I love it. Cool. They will glance up to you and just kind of wave, and this one right here will tip his hat, and then this one will turn to you and say, "Ah, welcome." And he'll just kind of look you up and down and just kind of note that you're a turtle, and just kind of shrug and wave and hi. You look cold. Join us.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. This fire looks divine.
Isn't it marvelous? Do you want a marshmallow?
There's marshmallows? Oh, I'm getting sidetracked. My companions and I have just finished taking care of a bit of a goblin problem, and we were hoping to put up at the inn for a bit. But we're a bit of an odd group, and I wanted to check with someone before we startled anyone.
I mean, we welcome travelers. We do have an inn here.
Well, we certainly have the coin. It's me and my Salamar friend here, and, well, waiting outside of town, we have a large green fellow, who can be a bit scary, but is entirely friendly.
He reminds me of a bowl full of jelly.
Jelly?
Well,
I
you
meant,
see-
I meant Jello. A bowl full of Jello.
Intriguing.
He had a bit of an accident on a previous adventure. And so he's not entirely human anymore, but like I said, entirely friendly.
Well, I mean, we're open as long as you spend coin and are friendly. And,
Oh, we certainly have coin.
with your perception earlier, you do notice, like, there wasn't guards per se, but they definitely look like they can take care of themselves type people. Like, there's,
Okay.
you know, the casual
armed.
dagger on their on their belt and things like that.
Okay.
So,
Well,
Seeing through
one-
snow that they seem to be amiable, I'm gonna start making my way over.
yeah, and I'm gonna send I'll send the White Raven back towards you, which is also a perfectly fine signal. So,
Yeah, I can see through the raven.
oh, that's
so.
right. Okay, I had forgotten that.
and you guys would know about, when did you get the raven? Oh yeah, when you turned into your cube. So this is Snow, his raven. So you guys do know Snow.
I occasionally forget how familiars work, though. You just have to remind.
True. All right, so you can squeegee yourself on over. You're like carving this just blockish path in the snow as you come up to the fire.
As he gets
What?
closer, I'm going to kind of like be on the ready to kind of like defend if anyone goes hostile.
Okay. They definitely look taken aback as he approaches. Not all of them are familiar with like exactly what he is, but he's definitely odd looking, and they're just like, okay, I mean, as long as he's friendly, but we're gonna be a little wary until he proves himself. Type emotions.
Sure. Yeah.
And once I get close enough, I'll introduce myself. Hello. I appreciate you letting me in without incident. And the skull will kind of nod its skull.
He'll kind of warily hold out a stick with a marshmallow and just shrug, like, "Do you eat these?"
So you'll see kind of a pseudopod kind of come out and reach out for the marshmallow. And then it kind of just absorbs the marshmallow,
Nice.
comes back into the cube, and then you see kind of where the marshmallow is, you see the light blue gel kind of turn into like a bright green, and the marshmallow just starts to dissipate and finally disappears.
Amazing.
Also unsettling.
They just look fascinated, like, oh. This group of children over here that are playing in the snow just kind of stop and look at you, and then they see the marshmallow trick, and they're like, what? And so then they rush over.
Oh no.
And I'll kind of turn to them because the skeletal figure in the cube can kind of freely move. So like the cube might be stationary, but the skeletal figure will kind of turn in the cube and just kind of wave to them and go, hello.
They'll be like, oh, hi, what are you? And the little one tries to reach out and poke you.
Does he end up poking me?
If you
I
let
mean,
her.
we have a no poking rule, right? We could say something.
As your hand is getting closer.
We don't, nope, sorry, touching is bad.
Sally, leave the poor thing alone. Sir, man, sorry. Sorry.
No,
It's
he's
okay.
very friendly. But it's just that unfortunately, because of his accident, it's not quite safe to touch. So you'll have to look from afar or throw snowballs at him.
As she was like already starting to gather some snow. Do you eat snow? And she'll like hold out the little snowball.
You'll have to throw it to me.
Oh, okay. She'll kind of just be like a little like hesitant, like, am I supposed to throw this? And then she'll chuck it. And let's see if she makes it. Make it too roll. And my dice it. Flash bang. Hold on.
I mean, my AC is so low that
I love
she
it.
could trip
Yeah,
and
but
fall and
we'll
still
see
hit.
though.
Maybe she whiffs it.
No, she got it. So she chucks the snowball at you, and it hits you square in the center.
So the snowball will kind of stick to my side a little bit, and you'll actually kind of see it move up the cube and to the top, and then you just kind of see a pseudopod kind of fling out the snowball towards the kids.
They'll just kind of like dodge and then scream and run away, and then start kind of a little snowball fight with you.
Good. I'm gonna
Right.
kind of go off with them.
Beautiful.
Have fun. Fire sounds great though.
All right. So we've got a, I think he's a light blue. So a light blue gelatinous cube playing with children. Marvelous. You guys are enjoying the fire and some marshmallows. They will let you know that the inn is this building over here. And there are rooms available.
All right.
Well, if you want to chill around the fire and get acquainted with some of our new friends, I can go and procure us some rooms.
That sounds fantastic. I love these, and I'm gonna take this marshmallow that I've been very slowly, like, you know how a lot of people stick it right in the middle of the fire and they light it on fire and then like eat it like that? No, that's not what we're doing. We're going to put it slowly towards the fire and like make sure it's perfectly browned on the outside.
Isn't that how you personally have marshmallows?
It is, as a matter of fact. This is the thing I share with this turtle, apparently.
Amazing. Love it. All right, so Ziesel, you are going into the inn.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so you enter, and you're greeted by a blast of warm air as the fire in the hearth is winking cheerfully. There's patrons around the tables laughing and enjoying the warmth and the cheer. And then as you kind of step inside, you get just a little bump as this really small half-elven child knocks into you. He's like, whoops, sorry! And he dashes to a table and begins passing out some mugs of cider and cocoa and things like that. Pip, watch yourself! And you see this half-elven woman behind the bar who's bustling about with a warm smile on her face and a twinkle in her eye. And she sees you walk in. Ah, hello, visitors! First one's on the house, so long as you tell me a bit about yourself. And she offers up a mug of cider.
I'll approach her after subconsciously like checking myself after I was bumped into,
Uh-huh.
making sure nothing is missing.
Beautiful. So you check your usual pockets. You're like, all right, are all of my important things there? And they are still there.
And I'll approach the elven bartender.
Awesome. She'll slide the mug towards you. My name's Carol. Who are you?
My name is Ziesel.
Ah, Ziesel. You ain't from around here.
Nope, me and my friends, we are travelers of sorts.
You got friends?
A few of them.
Huh. Where are they? Still out in this blizzard?
A couple of them are over by the fire.
Ah. Are they still eating those sugary pillows of whatever?
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. That's just a little too much sugar for me.
A little too rich for me.
Is the cider hot or is it
It's hot.
cold cider?
It's hot.
Awesome. I just kind of hold the mug in my hands. So what do you want to know?
Well, wait, did you say your name? My brain just broke.
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say, well, Ziesel. I'm like, wait, does she know your name? Well, Ziesel, where are you from?
That is a really good question. That Ziesel definitely knows the answer to.
Well, and you guys have been traveling around and stuff, so it's like here and there. You don't really have a home base. So
I call everywhere home. Tonight, I guess this place will be my home.
I like that. You know, I always say that home is where your family and friends are.
See, I call home wherever I lay my boots at night.
There you go. Well, I am glad to be of service in providing a home for you for however long you want to be here.
That is nice to know. We are a band of misfits. There is a turtle and a cube of Jello.
Cube of Jello.
Yep.
All right. Well, I mean, I've got some rooms and I have a bowl for your Jello.
Oh no, I wouldn't say he's a bowl. He's
Oh, he. Okay. Well, all right. Sure. It's 5 copper for a room. Do you want separate rooms or sharing?
We would like 3 rooms.
Perfect. All right. So math and things, 15 copper. And of course, we do have food and cider and cocoa and all that good stuff. Pip, I don't drop that. As he's like precariously holding this ginormous tray of like empty goblets and things that he's carrying back. I'm being careful, Mom. Oh, that boy.
I'd like to prepay for a couple days in advance.
Oh, all right. Great. Well, happy to have you. I've got some stew in the back. Are you guys hungry for a bowl of some steaming sausages and stews? There's potatoes in there too.
I don't know about the rest of them, but I sure am.
Great. Well, let me take care of a few of these other people and I'll grab you your bowl. I'm excited to meet your friends too.
All right. I will slide her over 2 silver pieces.
Thank you much. And then she will bustle into the back.
You said it was 15 copper a night?
Yeah, for 3 rooms. Right?
Okay.
5, 10, 15, yeah.
I'm not going to complain.
Cool. So as you are kind of hanging out and drinking your cider, or whatever she handed you, there are a few fun patrons that you notice. We've got an elven traveler who is sitting in a corner he looks to be telling this like grand adventure story to a couple other people that are there. You overhear him saying things like, "And then I thought I lost my sword completely, but I found my dagger and I stuck it in his eye." There's this old halfling woman rocking back and forth in like a rocking chair, just kind of knitting and humming to herself. It sounds like like an old Christmas carol that you recognize. And then we've got what looks to be a weathered, like huntsman almost. Like, he's been out in the outside, out in the weather and things like that. He has like a bow and all the things that make him look like a hunter. And he's just kind of drinking a mug quietly to himself. So, yeah.
Have I made friends-ish with any of the people that were around the fire?
Yeah, they seem very friendly.
Swapping, telling tales and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I could come in with like one or two of them for the inn.
Yeah, as you're talking and discussing things, so they can be like, "Here, let me show you to the end," and they can walk you on over.
Okay.
And then
In the background, you see,
Yeah.
you see him throwing snowballs a little too well at the children. Not necessarily hurting them, but just like not.
Good aim.
Yeah, not giving them any satisfaction of missing or anything.
You're just like, "Yep, no mercy," pelting to the
pretty
face.
much.
Beautiful. As the scene like goes from the fire and pans and zooms out to the end, in the background we just see like Obsidy just like in the face of like a kid.
Yeah,
How many of
because they're
those like tentacle things do you have out throwing snowballs? to?
Probably 2 or 3. Whenever one hits
Yeah.
me, it'll turn into a pseudopod. So
Nice.
you just see kids like kind of having fun, but then also being like, like wiping their face. Like, okay, that was kind of hard.
I love it. All right.
As long as he's not filling the snowballs with rocks, we should be all right.
Well,
No.
Okay, so he walks into the door and just kind of throws the door wide and says, "Carol, we've got some friends!" And you hear kind of muffled from the back room, "Oh, yes, I've met one of them. Is there more?" Yep, come on out. This one's a turtle." And then Carol pops her head out from the kitchen and she kind of has this platter of the soup bowls and she brings it out to the counter. Zizel, are you still at the counter?
No, I'm gonna I was gonna go and sit next to the woman rocking and singing, humming Christmas carols.
All right.
I'm gonna trundle straight for that soup because that smells delicious.
Yep. She'll just slide it over to you. "Ah, yes. Zizel here told me that he had some more friends coming in. What's your name?" "My name's Carol."
Hi, Carol. I'm Bame.
"Ah, Bame. Well, welcome. Here, have some stew." She'll just slide it to you. "He had mentioned something about Jello?"
Oh, right. That's our friend Obsidy. He's outside playing with the children right now, but he'll probably be in at some point.
Interesting. Well, I am extremely intrigued. Interesting, huh? Oi, Pip, you gotta fill that water. Yes, Mom. Sorry there, that boy will lose his head if he didn't have it screwed on. And then she'll notice Zizel over by the other one and bring you your bowl of soup.
Ooh, this smells delicious.
Oh, I thank you.
Does it actually smell delicious?
It does. It very much does. So you sit down next to the old huntsman.
Yeah.
Cool. And he's just kind of by himself enjoying a mug, and you sit down, and he just acknowledges you. Hello.
I give an incline to my head and kind of like start sipping out of the soup bowl.
You guys look like travelers.
Yes, we've been on the road for quite some time. It's nice to be in out of the cold.
Ah, yes, I remember the days when I was always on the road. Good adventures were had.
Oh, it's quite fun normally, and I don't mind being outside, but this snow is just something else.
Yep. I think there's supposed to be a blizzard coming in tonight.
There's a lizard
tonight?
coming in tonight.
What was that, Zizzle?
There's a lizard coming in tonight.
No, with a B. Blizzard.
You know, blue lizards are just called lizards.
No,
We'll
Ziesel,
just
he
kinda
means
chuckle.
much snow.
You know, there's the white stuff that's coming down from the sky, covering the floor. There's gonna be more of that tonight.
Well, I'm glad we got here when we did, then.
Ah, yes. Oh man, there was this one time I got caught out in the blizzard. Oh, I couldn't even see my nose in front of my face.
Uh-huh.
But I was
Why
still
did
able
you-
to set up my traps and get a fire roaring. Oh, good night, good night. Almost froze to death.
I give him, like, this side-eye look where I'm just kind of like, that sounds terrible. And then just keep eating my soup.
Under my breath, I'm gonna whisper to myself, I don't know how you could miss a nose that size.
Whoa!
Let's see if he hears you. Nope. He just continues on with his story. He definitely seems like one of those like old men that just reminisce and talk
I'm
about.
gonna have to nod
things.
and smile, aren't I? Oh.
Yeah. As he notices that you guys are, responding to him and just, kind of being there, he'll just launch into his life story.
Oh. Can I try to give the bartender inn owner lady a like help face?
Yeah.
What would do you want me to roll something for that? Because I don't want him to notice.
Okay, so go ahead and do like let's see, you don't want him to notice. So like, man, I almost want to say performance, but
Yeah, that's probably.
yeah, let's do that because it's
God,
like you
this
kind of
might
want
not
to do
be
the
good.
face, but not, yeah.
Oh no, that's a 7.
Let's see.
She's just quietly going, help, help, help.
Okay, so he doesn't notice you trying to catch the bartender's eye, but Carol walks over to you and she's like, "You all right, love? Do you look a little upset? Tell me, do you need something else to kind of settle the soup a bit? A little constipated?"
Oh God, what do I say to that? Okay, I'm gonna. I will slowly push over my empty bowl and I'll be like, no, it's just that I've realized I've been out in the cold so long. The soup has done quite a nice job of warming me up, and I'm feeling much sleepier than I thought I would be. So I'm trying to keep myself awake. You know how instead of yawning. Oh.
Go ahead and roll
Yawning,
me.
you do like the eyebrow wiggle to try,
Go ahead and roll me a deception.
Oh God.
Amazing.
Oh, that's still a charisma. Hey, it's an 11.
Okay. Not bad.
It's higher than a 10.
Yeah, so she'll just kind of nod and be like, yeah, the soup kind of does that to people too. Well, I can show you to your rooms.
Yes, actually, that would be lovely.
So during this, Ziesel, the he kind of looks almost dwarvish, especially with that beautiful nose that you had spoken of. Has been continuously telling you about his tales, and Carol will just kind of rap the table in front of him. Ralph, leave these poor people alone. Let them get to their rooms. And he'll startle a bit. Ah, yes, of course, Carol. Pip, refill, please. Oh, right away. And you'll hear clatter, 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 clatter. Oh, Pip, don't drop the... Oh, my goodness. All right, it's this way. And she'll lead you down the hallway to your rooms. Ossity, are you still pelting children with snowballs?
Yes, so as much as Obsidy likes having fun, he also likes to win and doesn't really care
Oh, no.
who he's winning against. So I would assume that, gradually he just pelts these kids to oblivion, and they either hide or just, are no longer playing. So
Amazing.
once he figures out that he's completed his mission of snowballing all these kids, then he's like, in essence, like, all right, job's done. And he's gonna slowly make his way over
Amazing.
to the inn, or he's gonna go to the fire and go, because he wasn't paying attention when they all left. Can one of you direct me to the inn?
So the adults kind of noticed that you were really hitting the children.
Just dominating.
Just
Yeah.
totally. And they just kind of look at you with this like and they just point at the building.
Thank you kindly. And I'll start making my way over.
Beautiful.
Instead of following her up to the room, I was going to take that time to go and kind of chat with the old woman, humming while I'm waiting for my friend to get to the end.
Oh, right. Sorry, you were going to be over there.
Yeah, I was hollering across the bar. And
Good. Sorry, that's right. I thought you were with the other guy. Okay. Yep, and so she just kind of ignores you and continuously knits and hums.
So, young lady, how long you been in town?
Well, my whole life.
So all of 21 years? Sounds great.
Oh, you're so funny.
Looks aren't everything. So what kind of fun things is there to do around town?
Fun things. Well, I like to knit. We tell stories. Go for walks when it's not a blizzard. Quiet town things.
I like quiet towns. Is there ever much trouble in here?
We haven't really had any trouble. Not anything that we couldn't take care of.
Curse yourself a little bit there.
That is nice to know too.
Yeah. So, what brings you here?
Well, we finished our job in the last town and just decided to move on. we just keep going for some reason.
Well, isn't that nice? She's kind of like half listening to you. At this point, you see Opsidy coming into the inn.
But yeah, he's able to manipulate things like doors and whatnot. And he kind of just squeezes through the door. It's almost like, pushing Jello through a
Amazing.
a space.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but he can kind of fit anywhere like a normal humanoid would be able to fit into. He can kind of squeeze himself and manipulate himself into. So,
Okay.
as he opens the door, Snow flies in and just perches on the hearth. And he'll come in and look around and just see where like the biggest like open area is that's kind of out of the way. And then if there's not one, then he'll kind of find a corner in the inn and just kind of push tables aside as like gently as possible. But you hear a lot of like,
Okay, so you come in, and everyone definitely notices this Jello cube coming in, and they just kind of like it's one of those really awkward. Just everyone just stops what they're doing and looks at you, and you just see Opsidy like move chairs.
Oh no. So
just
not
like
only is it loud.
scooching things and like just like making his way to the corner, just not even really noticing people,
Oh, no.
squeezing through stuff, and people are just like, what?
So all the noise has stopped, and all you hear is the scraping of tables and chairs. Oh my god.
Pardon me.
This is not a new occurrence. This happens pretty much every time we get to an inn. So you all are used to it.
I
don't know if Bame is totally used to it. Maybe this is why she goes upstairs early all the time.
You guys know that scene from Knight's Tale whenever he does the first introduction and then it's just kind of like quiet, and then one of his people just go, yeah!
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of try that and like cheer. Hi!
Oh my god.
Okay. So at this point, some of the other people around the fire that was outside have come into the inn to get stew, and some of the children, and you notice that they're like soaked. And so you start the yeah, and everyone's just like, woohoo, yahoo! What are we clapping for? I don't know. Woohoo!
The skull just kind of shakes its skull a little bit.
Carol looks over at Ziesel and she's like, "You weren't joking. It is Jello cube. Interesting. Does he eat?"
Yes.
All right. She will bring you over some stew.
Once I get situated in the corner, I will just... So, kind of in the neutral state, like, the skeletal figure just kind of looks like it's suspended in water, obviously. So, they'll just turn towards the restaurant and go, "Oh, well, thank you very much. You can leave the soup, I'll look around and just, whatever the closest table is, you can just leave it right there.
And then she'll just set it down.
Thank you very much." Oh, has somebody paid for this already?
Oh, are you asking her?
Yeah.
You get you get one bowl free.
Oh, Well, thank you very much.
And she's just kind of a little startled. Like, she's just like, all right, I'm talking to a cube.
So you'll see a tiny little straw-like pseudopod come out and just dip in the soup. Extract the soup.
Okay, very nice.
Can I ask a question? Because we've been traveling together for a long time, but as a player, I don't actually know the answer to this. Can you choose what you absorb?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
Okay, so like a normal, you guys would know this having traveled with me. Like a normal cube, if something goes into it, it's just kind of sucked in and starts dissolving. With me, I actually am able to choose when the dissolving process happens. Like if somebody were to run into me, they might stick to me and might get absorbed a little bit, but unless I want them to, for lack of a better word, enter me,
Yeah.
they're able to just go right back out. But if I want to, like, envelop somebody, I can, but
It's
they'll
an
just be
active
like,
decision.
yeah, they'll be in just like in jello until I decide to start dissolving.
Okay, so it's not like contact with you isn't great, but it'd almost be like a mild like acid burn style thing, where it's like you probably shouldn't stick your hand in bleach too long, but it's not going to
No.
immediately kill you.
No. You could stay in, like, say you're in me and your neck and head are above, like,
Okay.
outside of the jello. You could stay in it indefinitely if you wanted to.
Oh, really? So that girl could have touched you.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
But
Cool.
it's always as we go around. It's probably best to like
You rolled with it, so maybe
strike
that's a personal
little bit
preference.
like strike a little bit of fear in people, just so that they don't stick their hands in me. So
Well, yeah, because that's just rude.
it is rude.
As you guys are enjoying your stews and just taking it in, there is a blast of cold wind that comes in through the door, and it extinguishes the fire in the hearth. And bells chime as a chill fills the room. And once it fades, there's silence. And the windows of the inn are covered in heavy snow, and no sound can be heard from outside.
Whoa.
Oops, that was.
And the door is open.
The door is, let's see. Sorry, the door is now closed. So the wind kind of pushes through the door. It's one of those doors that as it swings open, then it closes. Like one of those shop doors. So it pushes in and then it slams shut.
Got it.
And then everyone is just stunned and silent. And then the old lady in the rocking chair just kind of says, well, that was interesting. You know what they say, don't go outside. There's Fae about.
Fae?
You know, the old legend. Not that again, the old hunter says.
Can I roll to see if I'm familiar with the old legend?
Yeah, history.
And would I have heard that bang from upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Yes, Bame.
I'm gonna come down and investigate because I assume that noise was out of place for what I've been familiar with for the last like hour or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of, and this is probably going to be surprising to the inn people because Bame kind of rushes down the stairs. So all of a sudden there's now this portal at the bottom of the stairs. And I just realized I didn't really describe earlier, but she's not. Turtles are actually quite large, especially because of their shell. So she's actually 5'6", and because of the shell, weighs 460 pounds. So she's.
Nice.
So all of a sudden, there's like clamber, turtle at bottom of the stairs, and she goes, "Is everyone all right?"
And as she's doing that, Zizel, you recall a legend of towns cursed to enter the deadly land of the Feywild. But as long as people don't go outside, they should be safe from the strange being that comes to take people. And then Bame, you come down and ask if people are okay. And then Minerva will, sorry, her name's Minerva. She never introduced herself. The old woman would say, well, yeah, just don't go outside. Keone will get ya.
Keone.
Yeah, the Winter Queen. Steals children, she does. Minerva, don't be talking like that. Pip, go get the... Pip? Pip, where did that boy go? And she goes into the kitchen.
Oh, no.
And you just hear her calling and rustling things. Pip! Pip! Where are you? Pip! And then she comes out. Has anyone seen Pip?
I'll look over to the woman and go, have there been any missing children lately?
Nope. It hasn't happened in a while.
What's a while?
I've never seen it happen. But my grandma told me about some stories.
Can I shuffle over to the inn door and open it and look outside to see? Because there were children playing outside still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone outside?
So you go to the door, and it is like snowfall has piled up around the door. So you can try to open it. It's going to be a strength check.
I'm good at though.
As you go to push on it, you notice that there's no give. Like you expect it to just open, and you're like, ugh, and you have to shoulder into it a little bit more. And with
21.
your 21, you can definitely muscle through it.
Okay, now I don't want to actually step outside.
You're
I
just
want the door
looking.
open. Yeah.
Okay. So as you look out, you are met with this bizarre sight. The townsfolk and the singers, decorative lights, they seem to be frozen in time. And there's heavy layers of snow draping across the buildings, and the townsfolk are frozen precisely where they were. There's a milkmaid and her cow are both covered in a layer of ice. Shopkeepers, stray pets, the children playing. The small girl with the blonde pigtails is frozen in like a throwing motion of a snowball.
With like her pigtails behind her.
Mm-hmm. And you see Pip, and he is frozen mid-jump, and he's looking up in awe at something that, like, there's nothing there in front of him, but he just seems to be looking up at nothing.
Oh, so he's not even touching ground.
No.
When you say frozen, do they look ice-like or simply immobile?
Immobile. Sorry.
Okay.
Immobile. And let's see. As you look past the landscaping, instead of seeing like the rolling fields and horizon, instead there is a black wooded forest and mountains to the north. And on the horizon, you see a castle made entirely of glimmering crystal, sitting on a distant peak.
And that was not there before.
Nope.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so I'm going to. Again, she's not very charismatic. I literally turn to the room, and I point outside, and I simply intone. That doesn't look good.
Carol will rush to the door. What? Pip? What's wrong? And she, are you blocking the door, or is she able to rush
Not
out?
entirely, but if she were to try to rush out, I would like to grab her arm to stop her.
Okay, she's going to try to rush out.
Okay, and then that's going to be a contested strength roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, why is it when I roll a 12? One moment. No, I don't think I have a thing that makes me, like, better at that, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, with her 19, she is going to shoulder past you with her mothering instinct and rush towards her son.
Does anything happen to her?
It doesn't. She gets all the way up to Pip and just is like waving her hands in front of his face, trying to shake him and touch him. And at that point, you see a slender elven woman with porcelain skin and flowing silver hair appear, dancing around the figures of the town. There's snow forming under her footsteps. So, like, as she steps down, more snow appears. So, I was going to see what you guys were going to do and say, let's take a break. So, let's go ahead and acknowledge that raid for a moment. Hello, everyone. Hi, Stans. Thanks for coming on over. Welcome to our D&D chat. That's all right. I'm glad that you were having fun with your Legos. We're just hanging out here. And you did get here just in time. You got here but in time. Thanks, Budspot. I love it. Yeah, raids are good. And thank you so much. Oh, can they still not hear me? Am I still frozen? I love when I try to talk to them and then they're not.
You don't look frozen now, but I'm not hearing the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Breaking things. Give them a second to refresh. How we doing now? We unfrozen? Oh, cool. Yeah, refresh. Thank you, Stans. Thank you, Budspot. Yeah.
Welcome, Raiders.
Oh, he's obviously the Ice Queen because once he came in, everything was frozen.
Oh my goodness. Stans is the Ice Queen confirmed.
Ah, yes. That's it. Stans is the Ice Queen. Okay, how we doing? Are we still frozen?
I think we're probably good now.
Okay. Anyway, welcome again. If you missed my little welcome because I was frozen, hopefully I wasn't making a weird face or anything. But thanks, Stan, for coming in. So you dropped in right as we were meeting some, some dancing fae character, and all the townsfolk are frozen. So you jumped in and froze it. So you are now the frozen Ice Queen, Stans. Welcome, and thank you for bringing your friends. Cool.
Wait. Stans' friends are the Fae confirmed.
Oh no!
We have to fight the raid.
Anyway, yeah, if you need to go take care of yourself, please do that. And you caught us right when we were about to take a break, and I hate to do this, but I do hope you guys stay around because we are playing some D&D and going on a winter quest. And they're at the end, and they're playing some really cool characters. And everything just seemed to get maybe transported to the Fae. I don't know. Everything's different, and there's a blizzard, and there's frozen townsfolk. So stick around, and when we come back, we'll find out what happens. Yeah, cool.
Only like 5 minutes? Right?
Yeah, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right.
Yeah, because we're gonna do a bit of mid-roll questions, right, and then keep
Yeah.
going.
Mm-hmm. So I'll give my players a chance to take care of their bodies a bit, and then we'll be in here and talking to chat. So give me a few, and then I will actually be back. But I'm going to put it on the Be Right Back screen. But my Discord friends, unless you want me to mute you, I was going to leave you up if you wanted to talk to chat, or you can type, of course, as well. Maybe typing would work.
I say don't mute us because I'm
Okay.
probably not going to need very long, and I could start pre-answering questions if I get back quickly.
Great. So just so that you guys are aware, you are not muted, and you are welcome to chat with the chat.
Ooh, what a fun screen.
Right. All right, but I will be back in a few moments. Catch you in a few. Butt spot. I hope you're all having fun. The real shenanigans are about to start. Let's see what they do.
Next person to say shenanigans.
Shenanigans. What do I get?
What if we abbreviate it like shenanigans?
Shenanigans.
We're
Or
gonna get less
Higgins.
movie references.
Movie references. What I miss?
The movie reference, apparently.
Apparently.
I am back as well.
Hello, welcome back.
Okay. Do we want to give another little recap to chat for those who joined with Stance?
Yup. Whoops, that's not the right screen. That's my gaming screen. You guys need my D&D screen. There we go. Okay. Well.
Wrong screen. It's sharing your YouTube.
Ah, hey, look, my YouTube. Thank you. I forgot that was up.
Yep. So from a player perspective, we did a session 0 to get used to each other, where we helped some people on the road who were having a bit of a goblin infestation problem. They happened to be gnomes, right? So we helped some gnomes with their goblin issue.
Yep.
It was alluded to that we helped clear the goblins out of their workshop, and so I have a little bit of a feeling that maybe we may end up with Santa Claus at some point. Not sure. But anyway, what's happened right now? Oh, go ahead.
He was just singing.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
As
So
we
we,
do.
Ended up in town looking for a well-deserved rest because we've been on the road for a while. We've checked into this inn after a bit of an awkward start with the townspeople because none of us are playing humans. We're all playing weird races. We have a Salamar and a Tortle and a gelatinous cube. And so anytime we go into town, we usually send the more humanoid people in first to say hello and be like, hi, hello, we're friendly. We also have a friendly Jello person with us. Please do not attack them. We did get ourselves in rooms. We've been getting to know the townspeople, but just before we got raided, the inn door blew open and then slammed closed with the back pressure, bringing with it snow flurries. An old lady started talking about folk tales regarding fairies stealing children in the dead of winter. And the town has gone eerily silent, so I've forced open the door, and everybody who's outside is frozen in place. They still look completely normal human, like they're not ice or anything, but they're frozen in place, and there are ice elementally fairy things dancing among them.
Just
I
one.
think just one.
Just
Yeah.
one?
Just
Just
the
one. There is an ice something dancing among them.
It's normal.
Sure.
It's normal somewhere.
It is. It's normal to her. All right. Well, we can jump. Huh? Yeah.
I have no input.
Does chat have any questions before we get rolling?
Sure. Shoot.
Oh, instead of in the boxes.
Well,
No,
like
player names.
player
So
names, like
Diesel
who's
will
who.
be Geshkon.
Yeah.
Yep, I can oh wait. Oh, unless
I
you say
see.
your thing. Yeah. Cause so we've got your character names, but yeah, who is playing those characters?
Yep, that makes sense.
Oh, now he said no.
Well,
Now
no,
he
the
says
player
yes to the
names.
player names.
There's a little delay. So yeah, the player names. Thank you, Buzzbot. I can definitely do that.
But to the player names.
Buzzbot, yes.
That's fun. Yes. So I'm in the doorway.
Anyway, all right, thank you. So yes, we are going to jump back on into it. Let me switch over. Sorry for the huge thing of the sound suddenly stopping. Okay. Anyway, so you were in the doorway, and there is a elven woman with porcelain skin and flowing silver hair, dancing and frolicking around the townspeople.
And the innkeeper has just run out.
And she's run out.
Does the dancing woman notice her?
The dancing woman seems to not care. Just ignores her. She seems to notice her, but she ignores her.
How far away from me is the innkeeper? Do we have her on the map?
Sorry. No. Let's use this one as the innkeeper. And I had something for Pip, sorry. Where did he go? Hello, Pip.
It's frozen.
Here we go.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
way too large.
Ginormous boy.
Hi, I'm Pip.
I'm Pip.
Oh my lord. You didn't tell me she adopted a giant.
You didn't notice? All right. There we go.
And
So
where is the
she
dancing woman?
Is there. And then we have dancing woman. She right now will be about here. Let me find a model for her.
Understood. Okay. So she's about there.
Opsity is gonna look over to the old woman that he's next to and just say, would you mind saving my spot, please?
Oh my god, you're so polite.
Sure.
And Snow is gonna fly over to Opsity, land in his gelatinousy-ness, and you see Opsity kind of shrink into Snow. So now you just see a raven.
Okay.
And he'll fly out the door.
Very nice.
And I am rushing out towards the innkeeper to get her behind me.
Okay.
I'm gonna check my pockets, find my cool trinket, and then pull it out, look at it, and run out the door. I got an idea!
Oh my goodness.
Chasing after my friends.
Okay. She's just dancing.
She's still just dancing, even if I go out there with my weapon drawn and my sword up.
Mm-hmm. Because you're just like putting yourself in between her and the
Yeah, I'm not actually
innkeeper.
attacking her, but
Yeah.
I am. Okay. That's. Bame literally goes, "That's weird." And kind of stands there for the innkeeper later.
Now that we're outside, I'm going to open my fur-lined wooden box, and it starts to glow a light blue because it opened. And I'm going to tap on the little crystal igloo that's inside of it, and like I'm knocking on the igloo, and then I'm going to whisper, the name that's inscribed on the inside of the box, which is the true name of an ice fiend, and be like, "Hey, don't you guys deal with the Fae? Come on, come out here and help me."
Who gave you that?
That's a great question.
Was
meaning-
he given it?
Meaning me, I'm the one who gave it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was more referring to the fact that he's.
Oh
a rogue.
right.
Was,
Was
he
he given it, or what did he take
No.
it?
Nope, I totally won this in a board game.
Oh,
Were you
One.
bored during the game, or-
One. Quotes.
No, in quotes, I won this.
ah,
Won this. Mhm.
So
Okay, so you open your box and you.
I'm attempting to summon an ice fiend.
Okay. Yup.
this.
I
this
guess
sounds like a terrible plan.
you can. Okay, so you can choose. You can roll like a religion or a persuasion. Yeah, one of those two. Which one are you rolling?
Look-
Sorry. I rolled a 16 persuasion.
Okay. So you see that the blue light of your box kind of shimmers a bit as you see it respond to you, but so far as you can tell, nothing. Like, I don't know if you were expecting it to like launch forth or whatever, but besides just like a little pulsating of the blue light, nothing happens.
Okay.
Snow has flown up to the top of this roof,
Okay,
kind of perched and just looking down.
great. So Pip's mom has reached Pip, and she is frantically shaking his shoulder. And when she touches him, this figure suddenly backflips up onto this roof over here.
Oh,
And
dear.
she pirouettes up onto the toes of one foot, suddenly glowing with a bright light. Then she points to a frozen puppy standing beside its master, and the creature grows,
Oh,
fur turning white, snout elongating as it takes the form of a large white wolf. Not that large. I don't know why
I
they're
wouldn't
being
have been surprised.
but also yes. Okay. On her second spin, she slams her foot down on the ground, and the snow around her explodes, taking the form of 3 impish creatures. On her third and final spin, her light becomes blinding until suddenly she and Pip become motes of color that fly over toward the glimmering palace on the horizon. I need
Oh.
you to roll initiative, please.
Great.
Question
Answer.
as we start. Once initiative is started, how far away is Miss Thang?
How far away is what?
How far away is this? Oh my god. What a garbage initiative.
Oh, wait,
for
hold
those
on. Let
of
me
you
put the
who can't
turn
see what
order
we're
up.
rolling, he has
Oh,
rolled
sorry.
a -2.
Here, I
I
will
was
have the turn
surprised
order
as
up.
well.
Go ahead. -2. Because what is your... Wait. It's a
Yeah,
plus
His initiative's a
5.
-3.
Oh, I'm not.
So
I
he
was
rolled a
looking
1.
at Zezel's. There it is.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's so bad.
Anyway, what were you asking, Atsuti?
How far away is the woman who just turned into a moat?
How far away is she? Let's see. They at this moment, when the impish creatures appear and they've turned into a moat, they are, I don't know, probably right next to this cliff, starting to fly away.
And they're going
they're
east.
close.
Yes.
They're going east according to the map. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
I cannot find any icy things. Give me an imp.
It's okay. Just pick a random.
Okay. Well, I will get some things up there. Let me get the wolfie in there. Sir Wolf. And the imps. And I guess since you're asking, we're gonna see if the queen can get away. Just a moment. Ooh, great.
There's other children out here. I'm surprised that she chose.
Whoop, dropping a dice. Hold on. Come back here. Doesn't count if it's on the floor, right?
Oh
Unless
no!
it's good.
Was it a nat 20? No, it doesn't count.
Well, the one on the floor wasn't.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
That you're there, and we got our -2. Okay. Let me just
Just
move
rub it in my face.
this.
It's fine.
Oh, I will.
That's
She's
okay.
like,
I'm
let me move
almost
this
down there.
all
with
the way down.
you.
Well, I want our friends to see it, but I don't want to block things completely, so. Okay. Fantastic. I love it. All right, so we've got a wolf and some ice thingies, and the queen gets to go first. Woohoo.
Do we have our
Where-
imps on the top of the?
Not yet, because my thing's being funny. All right, so with that, she is going to disappear with Pip. The ice motes just shoot off towards that castle. Not the ice motes, the colored motes. What are they? The spheres of light that they turned into.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
They're-
sure
they're gone.
that Obsidy still wants to know how far away they are, though.
Well, no, she said that they were right here. Like,
They were here and now they're not.
She goes first, though, so I think she used all of her movement.
Mm-hmm. They gone.
like how gone?
like gone. Like, what do you want to do? They gonna be gone.
Well, if they're flying away and I still have a visual on them, but it's not my turn, so.
Okay. They gone. Alright, here's my... Whoa, why is that doing that? Hold on. There we go. We've got these 3 ice words. Mephits, and then the wolf. And who's
Okay.
next? That is Ziesel. So Ziesel, you are up. What you doing?
The first thing I'm doing is trying to figure out what box I'm starting in.
You would come out the door, right?
Yes.
So, yeah. One of those squares by the front door.
So like that square.
Sure. That one, or I'll even give you this one if you want it.
That one doesn't help me either.
Okay, well, I tried.
But
Not very
thank
hard.
you tried. I did come out and stop and try to summon the ice fiend. So
It's true.
right outside the door is fine. That's 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to use my bonus action to dash and get right up in the wolf's face.
Okay.
And then I am going to use my short sword to attack the wolf.
Alrighty. Go for it.
Not the puppy. Oh.
As
Um,
I'm assuming I just kind of appeared out of nowhere, basically, and he hasn't taken a turn in combat, I will get my really cool roguish archetype for my assassin.
Okay.
That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. A little bit.
Because it's also going to be a crit because stuffs.
Because stuffs and things.
it's because you're an assassin, right?
Yes.
Alright.
And then I need another dice. Sorry.
Okay, gotcha. So, how much?
That's going to be a total of.
For heaven's sake.
That's 53 points of damage.
Excuse me?
Those crits, man.
As I just kind of poke him with my short sword.
As it just kind of poke him right in the jugular.
Is it dead?
It is very dead.
Wow.
In that case, I poke him right down the throat with my short sword.
Yes, sure do. You're just like, hi wolf, appear, slice, bye.
Oh my god, you just killed someone's dog.
No,
How
no,
could you?
You killed someone's puppy.
No, I just killed a
better.
dire wolf.
I'll fire it, stop it.
Mm,
Semantic.
was that its name?
Yes. All right.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement to get to the backside of this method.
Did you... Oh, bonus action, you dashed. Okay. Never mind. So you're finishing your bonus action dash.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so you guys just see Zizel come out and just obliterate this wolf. And
Wow.
now the imps are gonna do some things. Amazing. Love it. Let me see, what are they gonna do? All right, this... Pyra, why? Cat.
She's like, I want to play.
She's like, oh, I found wind chimes behind your jacket. Alright. Anyway.
It gives the tinkling sensation of us being in a wintry wonderland.
They're hidden behind... Okay. So, this method is going to turn... I'm all like pointing at my screen like you can see it. And exhale a cone of cold air at you. So please make a dexterity saving throw.
And this is a deck save for Gesh.
While I go grab Elvira. 1 sec.
I love the butt.
Why are you like this?
Sorry, I need to reroll that because I didn't toggle off advantage.
Yeah.
Why are you like this?
Oh.
Cats and things.
That's a A 12?
Is that a question?
No, it's a how much danger am I think.
That's a 12. Does it work? Okay, you. Let me see.
Oh, 1 second.
Hold on, I need more dice.
I
Okay.
need more dice is not something I like to hear from my DM.
1 second, what?
I was looking to see which one of these I wanted to use. So,
Rogues have evasion things. Rogues are honestly pretty powerful.
Yeah.
I also have the athlete feat.
Okay.
Is
Oh.
that athlete feat? Gross.
With my athlete's feat, I'm allowed to use my reaction to have the attacks damage against me.
Okay. Well,
Does 12 pass the saving throw or no?
it does not.
Okay, so because of my evasion, I get half of. I take half damage because of my athlete feat. I take half of the half.
Wait, half damage and
Oh.
then another half?
He
Yes.
takes a quarter
they
damage because he
stack?
took extra stuff. Good lord.
Do they stack like that?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Alrighty. Let's see.
Did you roll it like a soup character? Jeez.
Okay, so that's 15 total damage. So you would take
3 or 4.
it would be 3, right? Yeah.
Do we roll round up or
Usually you round
Uh,
down.
okay?
So if you round down, that's 7, and then half of 7 is 3.5, which is
So
3.
3. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Rogues, man.
So as he turns and shoots this cone of air at you, you're just like, "Ocha!" with my cool cloak. This one's gonna come over and do the same thing. Please make a
Correct.
dexterity saving throw. I'm getting
Oh, and you're
blasted
out of
with
reactions.
cold air again. Come on, Rogue. What else you get?
That's a 23. And evasion isn't a reaction, so that will kick in.
Oh my lord.
It's not a reaction?
Evasion isn't. The athlete is.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Well, on a save, you still take half as much damage.
Actually, because of evasion, if I pass, I take no damage instead.
Never mind. Man, that was good damage, too.
You're-
All right, well, you know what, Rogue? I got one more for ya. Give me another deck
Me.
save. Because so far, you're the only one who's causing problems.
Oh
Killing
my
their...
God.
That's another 23.
Okay, so the Mephits, I keep calling them M's. The Mephits come up to you, and just all three of you send this blast of cold air at you, and you're just like, cloak and no. And with that, it is Bombay's turn.
Seeing
Um,
that our rogue is once again painting a giant target on his forehead. Bommy's gonna rush up.
I'm tanking.
Yeah, you are again. So as I rush up behind these guys, which by the way they're flanked now, so I would get advantage. Right?
yep, you would.
I'm going to yell out, Zazel, we talked about this, and bring my katana in a giant slashing arc down on the ice thing in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
That's gonna be this. 1 second. Does a 21 hit?
It does.
Okay, so that's going to be 9 points of slashing damage, which actually it's 11 points of slashing damage because I have the dueling fighter style.
Okay, so hold on, mathing things.
And assuming it's not dead yet, I will just take my extra attack against it as well.
It is not dead yet.
Yeah, I think. So I will go ahead and take... Oh, no. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 just hits.
Oh my god, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. Okay, in that case, that's going to be 9 more points of slashing damage.
Cool. It's looking real rough, but it is still standing.
Yeah. And then, clearly, Zizel and I are not in charge of ranged things, so I'm going to yell up at Obsidian. Can you do anything about the kid? And, like, pull up my shield and get into, like, a ready stance to keep fighting these things for.
All right, and with that, Obsidy, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm already there. So I'm gonna fly. Whoops. I'm gonna. Snow is gonna fly 50 feet over here.
Okay.
So the reason why I was asking how fast she was going is because I have a spell that is pretty long range.
Okay.
So after flying there, I'm going to use my action to come out of snow. Plop up here. The snow is just kind of on the top of the cube. How far have they flown away?
You can no longer see them.
Where did we see them fly off to?
Towards the castle in the distance. It's almost like one of those. Have you seen in like Disney movie? I want to say Disney movies, but like they turn into like that speck of light, and then they almost like they teleport. They just go, and they're like gone.
Alrighty. So I will just turn around and face my compatriots. That's all I can do.
Right. Zizel, see your murdering rampage some more.
Unfortunately, they've all taken a turn in combat now,
They
and they're
have.
no longer surprised.
They see you.
But this guy is, he is flanked, therefore I have an advantage.
Oh, I didn't roll my advantages. Oh well, I'll remember next.
Not that you needed him. Well, you could have got him.
27 to hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be, with the sneak attack, that's gonna be 26 points of slashing damage.
Which one are you aiming for?
The one that was already injured.
Okay. So he had 3 hit points left. Now he has definitely none. As you slash through him, and they're kind of small. They're they're small. So he just kind of explodes into this little puff of like red.
Oh my goodness.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage and kind of move to the backside over here.
I mean, if you're not exiting their combat squares, you don't have to disengage, but that works.
Well, I imagined I would go up and then down, so
Okay,
leaving his threatened square,
that works.
because I don't think you can travel through them, right? Anyway, that's where I end my turn.
Let me just see if they still have. Oh, they do. All right. Let's see. You're still the more. dangerous one. So they are going to, or this one is going to turn towards you and give it another frost breath. So dexterity saving throw.
Sorry. 24.
Don't ask the rogue to do dex saves. Got it. And with
I mean,
your
I only have a +9 to my dex save.
that's awesome.
right.
So with your other one, whatever it's called, you don't take damage, right?
Right, with the evasion, I don't
Yep.
take any damage.
Man, I want to roll this damage dice. Okay. So
I need to be more aggressive, I guess. They don't care about me.
well, the thing is, okay, this one just turned and did that to him. This one watched you stab the one next to it, and
So
This-
it's more aware.
this
probably,
guy's
yeah.
being real hard to freeze, so he is going to turn and do
Okay.
his cold breath on you. So go ahead, Bombe, and roll a dex save.
That is fantastic.
Now, oh, that's not going to help, is it? I do have a thing where if I'm not incapacitated, I can add my shield's AC bonus to my deck save, which would make that a whopping 8.
Yeah, it's not going to help.
No.
Alright.
I also want to say that because this creature chose to make an attack against a target other than myself, I can use my reaction to make a melee attack against the attacking creature.
Cool.
Yep, but it's still going to damage
It's
me
still
first.
going to get off. All right, so 10 points of frost damage to Bombe.
Okay. That's all right.
As
I'm going to splutter and try to put my shield up, but of course it's a frost breath. That's not going to do much.
you're like, it's cold. As Ziesel is like, don't you hurt my friends.
And stab him for 24 points of damage.
24.
Yeah, because it's flanked, he gets his sneak attack damage. Rogues are broken, man.
So Bombe, you.
Wait, how's he flanked? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
So you are blasted with this frost breath, and then all of a sudden, as you're like, it's cold, you're like realizing that it's slightly warm as the redness of it exploding is also blown into you.
I put my shield down and I look at Ziesel and I go, "We talked about this."
You just speak so slowly. I can't pay
You
attention.
rogue, me tank.
Bombe, it's your turn.
I've got to take a step forward and angrily shove my katana through this one.
Tanks take damage. You know, they don't have to deal the damage. They take the damage.
But
All right, shove your katana through it.
maybe. What do I roll? Wait, is this still considered flanked or nah? I guess I'd have to go here, but that's fine. I could go there. I have
Yeah.
enough movement. So let me, well, 12 hits, but let me roll it again because maybe I'll get like a nat 20 or something. Well, it's not a nat 20, but a 23 definitely.
That's definitely better than 12.
So that's 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh, I need to add. There should be a way to add my +2 to just the one-handed one. I'll have to do that. And then I have another attack, so if it's not dead yet, I'm gonna smack it again.
It's not dead yet. And a 16 hits.
Okay, so 16. That's gonna be 9 more points of slashing damage.
All right, so please describe to me how you murder this third one after Ziesel splatters you with the other one.
Okay, so I rush forward, I stab the katana straight through it, kind of like at Ziesel a little bit, right? Like it's not gonna hit him because I'm stabbing a thing, but it like maybe comes out the other end before I pull it back, and then just like cleave it in half so that the spray kind of like goes over his bow.
You're like, you rogue, me tank. Spray.
And Obsidy's here too.
You're like, I'm on a cliff.
I'm on a cliff, staring at you.
All right. So as your battle comes to a close, you are left in just the frozen Pinedale. The people who are outside are now trapped in ice, and
no.
the ones who are inside are stuck indoors behind layers of snow. And
Except
there
for
is
the indoor still open, right?
no, it has closed.
Where's the innkeeper?
Currently frozen in ice where she stood.
Oh no.
And
So
there
she turned into
is
ice.
a
Wow.
blizzard that is just beginning to rain and threatening to overwhelm the town if left unchecked.
Oh, great.
So what do you do?
Well, first and foremost, Obsidy is gonna kind of slide down the cliff, and kind of if a if a gelatinous cube could faceplant, go, he would right there.
Yes.
And then he's gonna slowly make his way over. I'm assuming there is still a direwolf corpse.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there.
So I will go over to it and kind of slide over it, and then you'll see the wolf corpse kind of be enveloped, and then that kind of bright greenness to the jelly starts happening right where the wolf is, and you start to see it dissolve.
Okay.
I will turn to my companions and I will say, well, that witch sure underestimated us, but she's got a kid with her, and, well, this doesn't look natural. And I kind of, like, throw out my arms all akimbo and just, like, wave them at the blizzard that is happening around us.
So the innkeeper is now frozen as well.
Mm-hmm.
When did we see when she froze?
I didn't notice,
Nope,
but
it
I
was-
bet it was when that witch summoned all this stuff for us to fight.
Yep.
So we did not get frozen.
No.
Interesting.
Do we just start chasing the witch, or do we move these guys inside to start defrosting?
Can we even move them?
Can I go up to the nearest one? Is this one frozen?
Yes.
Okay. Can I try to engulf this one?
Sure. So as you try to do your whole like engulfing thing, you wrap yourself around the ice casing, but you can't seem to bring it into yourself like you usually do with items, and you're just like, why? You can't like get in around it.
Okay. So they're immovable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the fire is not still going to.
Right. The fire is out.
Is it out or is it iced?
It's iced. 'Cause that's cooler.
Well, should we check inside to see if everyone else is frozen?
I don't think we can get inside, but... And I'm gonna... Is there, like, a window on this side of whatever this is, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see people in there through the window?
As you go up and kind of dust the snow off and peer through, you just see some faces peering back at you. They don't seem frozen, but they look like terrified, like, what's going on?
I see people inside, but it's gonna be hard to get them out at this point. I assume there's, like, big giant snowdrifts. Like, as we've been fighting, it's been accumulating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's getting worse.
Probably better that they're inside anyways.
Alright, well, are we following the witch then? Because I don't want to stand out here.
I can scout ahead if you want.
I guess we should get started.
All right. Let me show you guys your trek.
Walking in a winter wonder land.
As we're trekking, I'm going to pull my trinket out again and continually knock on the little crystal and try to annoy the what's it called, the ice fiend into coming out and helping us.
Oh my god.
Occasionally, I'll like pack. Sorry, tried to do things while pushing down a button. I'll try to pack it full of snow and then shake it up, and then I'll dump the snow out. And just try different things to try to annoy this ice fiend to get him to come help me.
Okay. I love it. So as you trek into the forest, this forest is actually called Winter. So trek into the forest of Winter. You face brutal cold. On the surface, the forest is a picturesque wonderland, complete with snow-covered trees and a sense of stillness. But rather than the calm and safety of holidays, these woods instill a sense of emptiness and foreboding. The bitter cold is biting and painful, and with every step through the snow, it's a reminder of the deadly conditions. There's snow covering the ground, and it's difficult terrain, so it's going to be rather difficult unless you come up with some sort of creative solution. But
I will be scouting ahead in snow, in my Raven snow, and kind of just circling back every once in a while to make sure they're headed in the right direction.
okay, that will definitely help.
Anytime we come to a downhill slope,
Yeah.
I would like to pull myself into my shell and let
Cowabunga!
Ziesel toboggan with me down the slope to make things faster and easier.
Okay, that sounds great. Is anyone proficient in survival?
Yes.
Okay, with the scouting Raven, go ahead and roll survival with advantage.
Oh, I roll it?
Yes.
Or do you want Obsidy to roll it?
You roll it
No,
because
you're-
you're guiding the party through the forest,
Oh.
and Obsidy is just scouting to make sure you're still going in the right
Okay.
direction.
17.
Not bad. So, yep, you can definitely keep going. The journey still seems like it's going to be long and painful and cold. You're not really sure how long you have before the child is lost forever. Worse, the snowfall seems to grow heavier and heavier. The blizzard grows more and more. And as you continue trudging through this snow, you begin to see in front of you, breaking through the snowbanks and ice-covered tree line, you stumble upon an axe buried within a tree stump. And then you come to the edge of this tree line and find a normal-looking town that's still unmoving and seemingly untouched by the heavy wind and snow. As you look, there's more troubling signs. There's skeletons that stand frozen in ice. A shepherd leaning on his staff leads a bony herd of sheep. And a pair of skeletons sit on a bench, hand in hand. So it's almost like a frozen town. But all of the people are skeletons.
Can I pull the axe out of the tree?
Sure, give me a strength check. With a 13
Oh,
and a
sorry.
little bit of wiggling, you are able to get the axe from the tree. It seems rusted and brittle, like it's been there a long time.
That's what I was gonna ask. Can we use anything in the environment to figure out how long the town's been like this?
Looks
How
like it's
close are
been-
we to the previous village?
It has been, let's see, it's been slow going, but you've definitely traveled for most of the day. So far enough away that, let's see, I'm so bad with mileage. In this type
I guess
of
what
world,
I'm
yeah,
asking
like,
is, would they? Because most places are going to have some sort of trade with towns near them. So if this
This
is
is
near
true.
enough to have trade, does this seem like an accelerated magical thing that's happened?
Gotcha.
Perhaps.
It seems like it's similar to the town you came from, and it seems older. Like the structures and the buildings seem like they're of a different era, I guess, of design.
Oh,
And the way that you entered through the tree lines, it just seemed like it's almost in a circle of just forest around it. And you also recall that you are not quite in the same location that you started in the town,
right. Because
with the forest instead of the rolling hills.
right in the place, like the castle kind of appeared. So maybe there's
Mhm.
teleportation magic happening. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Ugh. Oh, okay.
Do we do we see the sun at all?
You do not.
Really? I mean,
with
it was getting
the-
to be nighttime.
With the blizzard raging and it's completely overcast, you cannot see the sky.
Okay. Are we still heading towards the castle, Obsidy?
You are.
Yeah. How long have we traveled? Would you say roughly?
6 hours?
So it should be
Good
nightfall
lord.
by now,
Yes.
and it is not dark.
No. It's like a weird dusk.
It's that weird. Yeah, it's that. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, but it's been like that for
Great.
6 hours. Okay.
You also notice, because are you like investigating the town and looking at the skeletons and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Would you like an investigation check?
yes.
I'm just gonna fly above and kind of scope out.
Is anybody proficient in investigation that would like to roll with advantage?
I am actually proficient in investigation.
Then I will assist Zizel in any capacity he needs.
Go ahead and
Like
roll
moving
advantage.
stuff so he can look better and that kind of
Mhm. So with the assist, you can roll advantage on your investigation.
That's a 23.
As you are doing that, go ahead and give me a history check as well.
That's only a 13 for history.
That just meets it. So as you're investigating and looking at stuff and recalling, because you're the one who remembered the legends, you recall legends of a lost town known as Farronwood that disappeared during a winter's crest decades ago. And as you're investigating and looking around, you notice that there are, let's see, you find this box, and in the box is three potions, 2 reddish colored potions, and 1 orangey colored potion.
Ziesel, do you tell us about that legend as we're
Yeah,
searching?
yeah, I'll tell you about the legend.
So, what? The whole town just disappeared overnight? Buildings and everything?
It kind of seems that way.
Okay. I look around. Are there decorations? Like, was the town decorated?
It is.
Well, this sure seems like it's actually the town, then.
And I'd get some more information if this stupid ice fiend wasn't scared of the Fae. As I shake the box.
I literally was about to be like, do you shake the box when you say that?
You're just like yelling at this ice thing. Right at that moment,
Have
you
you tried asking nicely?
you start to hear a faint jingling sound a few hundred feet away. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh, can I roll that one?
Yeah, all of you can roll it.
Oh, it's a 14.
15.
Perception.
My passive perception is a 17. Though.
This be true.
Oops, sorry. Perception. Wait a minute.
Obsidy.
No,
Must be
no,
an
no, that's not
obsidy.
right. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me just roll it.
Jingle,
Actually.
jingle, 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 jingle,
only a 10.
jingle. Bame, no, actually, Bame and Ziesel. Obsidy's just playing in the snow again. You're
I'm
talking
flying
about
on the other side of the phone.
you're talking about this legend and poking through stuff and things, and you hear this jingle, and you both kind of look up, and you see this large wooden open sleigh going by through the trees, being pulled by a single translucent horse.
Okay.
And with that, we will end tonight's session.
And it's... Wait, is it on the ground? Is it in the air? I
It's
need to
on
know more.
It's on the ground. It is on the ground. It's going through the snow, and you see it in the distance, behind the trees
Over the
in the
river and
forest.
through the snow.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So, yeah, you're in this frozen town with skeletons and some sleigh jingling bells in the distance. So with that, we'll see what happens.
Oh my god, wait, do we have to end it here? We're in a ghost town!
I
From
know.
like, I don't know, a century ago. Wait, when was that tale? When was that from? That, like, folk story or whatever?
Several decades ago, so maybe 50 years.
Okay.
Oof. One quick question before we go. Also,
Mhm.
are the skeletons and whatnot, are they encased in ice as well?
Or are they just out and about?
Yes, they are in ice. They're frozen in ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so confused and intrigued.
Right? So, that concludes part 1. We will be doing it again next week to finish our fun winter tale and go from there. So, cool. Thanks for playing.
I would say, since I'm not going to be here, you just see Obsidy fly off towards the castle.
Okay. That works. He just turns, because you can merge with your Raven, right?
I've been in Raven this whole time.
Oh, you were Raven. Sorry, that's right.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome.
How close are we to the castle, by the way, for next time?
You are a third of the way there.
Whoa.
Well, like 1, 2. Yeah, roughly.
Wow. Okay. And
That's all right.
Obsidy's done his ooh shiny thing and flown off again. Great. Lovely.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. I feel a bit abandoned, I say as I look over at Zizel.
It's like, look, I can fly.
You only feel
Alright.
a little abandoned though because this has happened before. So.
Right.
Yeah, he
You-
does that.
You still got me here.
Yes,
Or
well.
do you?
You do not. And do you
As
do
he
your
says
rogue
that and
thing
does
where you,
his stealthy thing and like disappears.
You do not.
I disappear into the
He
snow.
does now.
Do you really?
You can do the faceplant thing where you like. Have you ever stood at the edge of a snowbank and just like fallen back on your back and just disappeared in the snow?
Do you actually do that?
No, I'm gonna kind of like do the ostrich thing where I just put my head in the snow.
Okay, that's different. Never mind that. I'm not going to do what I was thinking. I'm going to give you a light tap on the butt with the toe of my foot. Because I don't wear shoes, because I'm a turtle.
Awesome. All right, let me put it on a nice, pretty screen. There we go. Okay, well, chat, thank you so much for joining us for our first ever D&D session, going along our winter vibes. I appreciate you all. We will do this again next Tuesday as a 2-week special and see where it takes us. Hopefully they can save the child. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if you...
We're already splitting the party, so I guess we'll see.
We also have 2 more friends joining us, hopefully next week. They couldn't today because they were sick. But yeah, it'll be fun. Some more people. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go to my end screen because it's so
does
cool.
chat have any questions about our characters? Were we going to spend a little bit of time on
Yeah,
that or not?
actually, if you guys would like to ask and do some questions. Never
They do
split the
always say
party,
never
they
split the
always
party.
say.
That's
true.
boring.
Never split the party.
We somehow just seem to do it quite frequently in multiple campaigns. I'm not sure how.
It's very true because they're like, ooh, shiny this way. And then the other ones are like, but I want to go this way. So it happens quite a bit.
I want to travel back in time and forget this ever happened.
I was so mad at you for that. I'm still mad at you for that.
That's never happened.
Gently mad at you for that.
Gently
Yeah.
mad. Yeah.
I liked that character. I mean, I like the new character too, but
Yeah, that was his entire goal, was rewriting the past. So, anyways,
It's true. All right. Wow.
when are we normally going to stream for everybody? who's
So that'll
watching?
be second Tuesday of every month. So we're gonna do it next week, and then the next one will be January 10th.
Something.
January, what is time right
January's
now?
time, yeah. But I will have that
Yeah.
posted on my schedule on Twitch and stuff too. So if you guys want to keep up with this story and group, you can definitely check out that schedule if you forget, and it'll be on there. So yeah. Cool.
I'm wondering if this witch is gonna know what. I'm gonna call her a witch. It's probably a fae, but I'm gonna call her a witch. I wonder if she's gonna know what hit her though, because we're
Oh,
coming
yeah.
for her, and she didn't leave very much behind for us to fight. I don't know if she's faced this amount of resistance before.
It'll be interesting, yeah, because does she realize what she's done?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. I said your name. Thank you, Melindy. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and end it here. I was thinking about raiding someone, but I don't see anything kind of along these same lines. So I'm not sure if we're gonna raid on D&D nights, but yeah. Again, thank you, chat,
That's
for
fair.
joining us, and thank you
Thanks,
to
chat.
Geshkon and Evren and Green Schmoodle. And let me give the two of you that stream a quick shout out. So if people want to follow you, they can.
I play games every once in a while, so
Yeah, it's mostly games for me too.
Green Schmoodle, how do you spell your name?
GREEN, green.
I got that
And
far and then stopped.
SCHMOODLE.
Thank you. It also helps if I actually put the, shout out thing in front of you. Anyway, there's thems. They're cool. You guys should check them out and then join us again next time. That's all I got.
Thanks, chat. Good
Yay!
night.
Bye, guys.
Good night.